Hey, good morning, guys. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I am getting ready to go out and milk. It's been raining off and on, nothing terrible. We're not having any flooding. I mean, stuff is wet, but it's watering all the plants, so that's good. Either today or tomorrow, we will start getting this pile of siding on the barn. So I'll set up a camera when we do that, show you, and it should be fun. We're gonna have to try to keep the insulation. We blew in insulation, I don't know, probably 6 or 7 years ago. So we're gonna have to try to gather that, keep that in there. There may be some that has gone bad from getting some water on it, so we'll have to replace that. But yeah, I'll take you along when we do that. Until then, I'm going to milk. I'm sitting out here milking, and it started to rain really hard. You can probably hear it. So all of a sudden, I've got lots of company in the milking parlor. Hey guys, I just dropped Scout off at the groomer. He was getting a little bit shaggy, and he also was getting a little stinky. So, unfortunately, he was due for a haircut. So we get all of that taken care of at once. Okay, I knew that ducklings made a mess. People have told me that before. But my goodness, these guys have gotten water all over the whole pen. So I'm gonna replace their water, because they've obviously dirtied that up too. And add some dry wood chips. It's a good thing they're so stinking cute. So having never had ducks before, I didn't know the difference between how ducks got water dirty and chicks got water dirty. Ducks, it seems, and I've only had them for a few days, but they tend to dirty their water with food because that's how they eat. They need water in order to get the food down. So they'll get some water, they'll go over and get some, or they'll get some food, they'll go over and get some water so it comes down, so some of the food gets into the water. So it just kind of gets like cloudy. Whereas chicks, their water, they tend to like push wood chips into it, so you're constantly cleaning out, you know, wood chips so the water can flow and they can drink. Either way. What do you think, buddy?
Yeah.
So I just filled up the feeder for the outside chicks. We've had them, I think, a little over 3 weeks now. We still are on the first bag of feed, and then that is also with almost a week of the new, maybe not quite a week, 5 or 6 days of the new chicks and the ducklings. And there's probably a fifth of the bag left. So we'll need to get some new feed here in a second. Homestead Boy 3 is trying to help me get the water out of there from the rain. But I wanted to let you know, so there's about a fifth of the bag left. I believe a bag of feed for chick feed at Tractor Supply costs about $15. I'm going to see if our local feed store has, I'm sure they do. So for 3 weeks of these guys, you can probably get get away with a month of 16 chicks for one bag. You want to say hi? Say hi.
Hi.
So in case you're wondering about, you know, how much it costs to feed the chicks, you could probably get, you know, 16 chicks, 150-pound bag. And then obviously as they grow more, they eat more. But as they grow more, you can let them out and they can eat bugs and all that good stuff as well. So in case you're wondering how much it costs to feed chicks. So the dog's got his hair cut. I got 2 helpers here helping me pick him up. I'm going to put him in the back of the car and head on home. Hey guys, so the weather cleared up this afternoon. My dad and his friend came over and we got those two panels done. You can see the visqueen behind. Say hi. Got a milking helper today. So you can see the visqueen right here on the edge. It's 9 foot wide, so we just did top to bottom. You're gonna help milk, that's right.
I didn't milk.
So obviously it still needs to be primed and painted, but you can see now like the difference between this good solid stuff and this. Oh, my hand goes right through it. So surprisingly the insulation behind was not wet or bad. I mean, there's a couple spots where it was just slightly damp, but for the most part it was pretty okay. So they're gonna come back tomorrow. I think it's supposed to rain in the morning. Really windy right now. But they're gonna come back and we're gonna try to get some more done. So we'll see how that goes. We're heading over to milk, right? Tell them we're going to milk.
Yep.
So Benedict and Teresa have learned that they can get into the chicken run anytime they want and eat grass that none of the adult sheep can get to. So he's actually been in there quite a bit this afternoon. He's probably gonna get fat pretty quickly. Teresa was just in there with him, but she left. But as long as they're not getting out here, I'm kind of okay with it. Benedict. So I had my little buddy helping me milk. And this is your first time, right? How'd you like it?
Good.
It was good? Yeah, he stood right by me. He was a little bit nervous because Prudy's pretty big, but he did a great job and he stood right by me the whole time, right? Good job. It's your first time. You're a milker now. Yeah. So I'm headed to pick up Homestead Boy 1. He has his last church youth group of the year. He's pretty bummed about it, and unfortunately they had to cancel camp as well, so he's really bummed about that. So I was going to go say goodbye to his youth leader, and then I wanted to say Homestead Boy 3 did really well. He stood, kind of right on my back hip during milking, making sure that no animals kind of came up from behind. But as we were in there longer and longer, he got more and more comfortable. And by the time we left, lately he's been saying, I don't like Prudy. I don't like Prudy. I like our old cow, Oreo. But when we left the paddock, the pasture, he was like, oh, I love Prudence. She gives us milk. I love Prudence. So, thought that was pretty cool. Other than that, I think this will be the end of the vlog for the evening. I hope you guys had a wonderful day or are having a wonderful day. And we will see you guys in the comments. If you haven't already, please consider giving the channel a subscribe. And if you like the videos, click on that thumbs up button. It really helps out the channel a lot, and I appreciate it greatly. So we'll see you guys in the next one.
Are you on?